All right, so I would be remiss if we did not at least mention the use of something called expressions in After Effects. So one of the interesting things I used to teach a Flash course, and Flash and in some aspects is similar to After Effects in that there was another whole part to Flash that consisted of using a scripting language. And After Effects has its own scripting language called expressions. And so I just want to kind of give you some idea of how expressions can work. And we're going to do a couple of exercises where we use some expressions and ideas that I can create. I can animate and do motion editing using a formula of scripts. So we're going to keep it simple the first time through, and then I'm going to show you how to make this a little bit more sophisticated with a more precise drawing. Let's go and let's take a look. So I'm going to make a composition from scratch. 1920 background's going to be blue. And in this particular example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ball throb to the beat of some music. So I'm going to click and drag down my ball, something like that. And then I'm going to grab my pan behind anchor point tool. I have to select that layer, grab that pan behind anchor point tool, put that in the middle of the shape. There we go, because it's going to be throbbing from the center. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up a piece of music, and I've provided you with a piece of music. And you're going to import that piece of music, and we're going to drag that piece of music down into our composition. And we're going to select that piece of music, go up to animation. We're going to go down to keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. And if you look here, what it's done is it's made a new layer called audio amplitude. And inside of that, under effects, are the left and the right channel. And if I play the first here, it's playing both the left and the right channel. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the ball to one of those channels. I can connect it to both the left or the right. I'm just going to connect it to the left channel. So I'm going to open that up, and I want to see that sliding. Now I'm going to go down to the shape, and I want to open up the contents for the shape under transform, and I'm going to adjust the scale. So I'm going to click and activate the scale. Now here's the tricky part. With that selected, I hold down Shift plus Alt and the equals, and that gives me a box where I can type in expressions. In this case, I'm not going to type in an expression. I'm going to use the pick whip to attach it to the slider, left channel slider. So I'm going to grab the property pick whip, and it's asked select property from which to inherit value. So I'm going to click on that and drag it up to the slider, and you'll see that it puts in all the information that makes it possible for the ball to follow the beat of the music. I'm going to go to temp. I'm going to make one change. I'm going to type plus 70 in both of those values so that the ball isn't too small while it's on the screen. Then I'm going to collapse that and play the music. And as you can see, the ball is beating, dancing to the music, right? I'm going to stop there, and that's a good example of how to use expressions.